wanna be the man, you gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo, right here.
Welcome back to the channel where the art is always random and so am I. Today I'm drawing another sketchbook vlog episode, and if you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm on the road to 700 subscribers. Give me a help me out real quick, and we in there. Alright, so this is a bit of a random video, more random than like always, and it's a Kylian Mbappe, one of the best soccer players in the world, for sure in top 5. I think he will be one of the best of his generation, but honestly, Erling Haaland will be a better player. It just depends on what team he decides to join. If he decides to join like a Madrid or a Chelsea, his career might flop because it's like a curse in a way, where if you join their team and if you're a superstar, then it kind of goes downhill for you. Or if you might get lucky and become better than you were before, like Ronaldo. But Ronaldo, of course, is an exception to the rule. And well, yeah. The main reason we are here is not necessarily because of Mbappe. I just used him as a background drawing because I wanted to talk about the Champions League and some predictions that I have. And before I forget, hopefully I remember to post a realistic drawing of Mbappe I did 3 years ago around here or here. So yeah, that was a few years ago, probably like 2018. It took me forever, and I really enjoyed the way the drawing looks, and the skin tone looks very, very nice. So yeah. So Champions League soccer. It is a competition where the champions of Europe have a tournament to decide the champion of champions, because that's basically the best way to put it. So all the best teams from England, Spain, Germany, Italy, just random other smaller countries are thrown in there, like the Scottish League, I think, or whatever. I think there's like a way to qualify. Okay, also France. Don't forget France. So there's a way for them to qualify as well, but it's harder for them to do it because they have to do other like road to championships or whatever it's called, where they fight other teams to the death to become part of the Champions League itself. So it's like a pre-qualifier. So anyway, I got distracted. So that's basically it. A league of the champions, and then they have a tournament where they have to win, and they go into like playoffs or whatever. So yeah, to crown the team of Europe. So once again, distracted. Okay, so my coworker Steven and I were talking a few weeks ago about a team in Spain, Atletico Madrid, and so far they couldn't possibly lose the league. They were so far ahead. They were like, oh my god, they're gonna win it. They're so good. But I was like, wait a minute, they're not going to. Atletico Madrid will choke a lot because that's what they normally do. He was like, nah, there's no way they could choke. And I was like, whoa, bro, they're gonna choke. I'm telling you, they're gonna choke a lot of games. He's like, but they're so far ahead. I was like, exactly, that's what it is, because mentally you're so far ahead, you focus on, dang, like it was like the Golden State Warriors a few years ago losing the, what was like a 3-0 or 3-1 they were ahead 3-1 and then they lost. It's kind of like that mentality in your head, where it's like, we're so far ahead that they focus on not losing, and then they focus so much that they end up losing every game. So yeah, I told them, like, okay, it's 15-point difference, but they're gonna lose a lot of games coming from here on out. He's like, nah, there's no possible way. You fast forward a few weeks and now it's only 2-point difference. And then I told him, okay, Barcelona has 6 games left or 7. If they win each one of them, they will qualify and become champions. And he's like, no, they're not gonna lose. And I was like, bro, Barcelona's gonna lose. And then what happened? They lost against Real Madrid. Then they lost against Granada or whatever random team was the other few days ago. And then I was just there surprised. I was like, wow, my predictions are actually pretty good. So then I decided, I was like, okay, maybe I should make a YouTube channel doing my predictions for the season and go from there. Because the way the league works right now, it's like, honestly, it's for anybody. There's no way you could predict anything. It might be, here's basically what I think is going to happen. Okay, so Real Madrid might win it, or Sevilla, and then Barcelona, and then Atletico. I think Atletico's going to completely choke it, but then Barcelona's going to choke it some more, and then before you know it, Sevilla wins or some crazy things like that, or Madrid pulls the rabbit out of a hat and wins. It's between those two. I don't know, it's just a crazy prediction, but it's a crazy league right now, so they might win it. So yeah, so what does this have to do with my Champions League predictions? Well, I'm just good at predicting stuff, always most likely right when it comes to soccer. And yeah, so I didn't think much of the Champions League this year, besides Bayern's not going to win it for sure. They always have a super good team, but they rely too much on Robert Lewandowski. So that's how I knew they were going to lose against PSG. Because, PSG doesn't really need the super stacked team like they do. They just got to get lucky in those games. So why not? And now who are we stuck with? I knew Liverpool and Porto were going to make it, and I also knew that Dortmund wasn't going to make it, so I was like, okay, it's going to be PSG versus City and Madrid versus Chelsea, and then they're going to go from there. So I think Madrid will pull up an upset against Chelsea by pure luck, and maybe even win La Liga, or Sevilla wins La Liga, even though they played horrible this season. PSG and City are up, but never know. Guardiola might overthink something and put the goalkeeper as a striker, left back, right back, center defending mid, and then end up benching him and making that guy coach instead of himself, because that's just Guardiola works. He overthinks his plays. But my predictions are also this. If Madrid versus City happens, then City wins in the Champions League 3-1. Or if, let's say, for some reason, City also chokes like they do every single season, then it will be Madrid versus PSG, and then PSG wins it. I don't know, just pure luck. But those are just random predictions, and the video probably doesn't even make sense because it's all out of the top of my head. So, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully my predictions are right. And I'm out.